Okay, so remember that they're changing my voice. This video is about 15 points about why it is wrong to be a slave master. Now, I'm a good person. And even if you don't understand that I'm right about that, understand that I'm right about this video and live it. Live the fact that you understand it. Point number one. Life is short. One's best years are shorter. I say the best years of life to me are 19 to 29. Time flies by and timing is key. Again, time flies by and timing is key. So whether you're, somebody who thinks that it's sweet to kidnap somebody or something, or to coerce them behind the scenes, to sextort them, to blackmail them, what have you, and try to force them to do what you want them to do, regardless what it is, whatever form of being a slave master it might be, know that life is short, and one's best years are shorter, and time flies by and timing is key. We'll connect that to why it's stupid to be a slave master shortly. Point number two. White guilt and its minority versions are real. It's real. Guilt is real. In your short life, do you want to be guilty? You want your brain function to be reduced and then meet your maker after having been a lowly slave master your whole life? Regardless of how much money you have, that's low. Point number three. Being a slave master keeps people from having a quality life. I can't stress the brain function factor enough. It interferes with brain function. If you use psychology to trick the mind, then you're living a fake life, which is not really a quality life. You want a genuine, worthwhile, and quality life, or you're not thinking straight. Point number four. There is no respectable, moral, and masculine driving force if you're male, in being a slave master. If you're a female, there's no respectable and feminine driving force. It's not respectable. Your driving force is extremely pitiful. It's like a psychotic, little, mischievous devil child. A perverted and sick child that never grew up. That's the driving force. That's the spirit of being a slave master. Point number five. Their children have the shallow, petty, evil, and unfair look of their father. It is also in their face and way. You'll be hard-pressed to see anyone who's the offspring of a slave master. It hasn't scrambled to do what is precisely right, which few people have done. That's a story for another day. Who doesn't have a shallow, petty, evil, and unfair look that it comes from their father. RNA expression. The patriarchal genes express themselves more. It is also in their face and way. They look like a sleazy politician, a sleazy porn star. They look like some arrogant person trying to play it off. They look like somebody trying to be a golden boy or something. It's not the same as being good. The psychology of presenting yourself as good is something everyone sees through. And even if they didn't, why wouldn't you want to have a quality, worthwhile, and genuine life? Again, I'm not trying to insult anybody here. These are the facts. Point number 6. It stigmatizes the groups that do it to the point where race rhymes with disgrace for a reason. I'm part white. I'm not racist. But there's a reason why that's in the English language, and they talk about rhyme and reason. If too many of you do it, it reflects poorly on your race. I remember being in class, right? And we were, talking about slavery, and some of the kids came up to me and they said, should you blame us for the crimes of our forefathers? Well, if you didn't scramble to the best of your ability to not be like them, then yes. Because you're benefiting from those ill-gotten gains. And that makes a disgrace of any race that is doing that. Point number 7. It ruins one's family and offspring. In the Bible, it talks about the sharp teeth of the rape by deception lion, which ruins their vines and fig trees. It ruins their olive trees, their grapes, their fruits, the fruit of their womb. It ruins their families, the essence of their family. Their rape by deception spirit is the spirit of the devil. Their slave master spirit is the spirit of the devil. Because when you're trying to be a slave master, anyone who's dating you is deceived. You're deceiving other people and impressing your spirit upon them to a certain degree, unless they masterfully have rejected with the armor of God. We can discuss that if you want to. But I want to make this short. I want to wrap this up soon. So that rape by deception spirit inside of you is destroying you and your friends and your so-called loved ones and your so-called family. Think about it. Think about why I say it that way. Point number 8. There's a 50% divorce rate for a reason. While so many attractive females, if not all, are being conditioned to be gold-digging, cowardly sluts. That's a deep price to pay. And the marriages that don't end in divorce, are how important and genuine and valid are they? Point number 9. The sheer stupidity of being greedy is obvious. Point number 10. As you can see, slave masters are like beasts. They are not just wrong, they are retarded. Point number 11. On their path, they do not truly sweep women off their feet. They just dumb them down and use them. Point number 12. Their inability to correct their mistake in 2024 is extremely pathetic. Learn history's lessons. Learn from the morals and stories, even movies. Learn. 13. It shows that someone cannot prioritize effectively when they let themselves become a slave master. Point number 14. They have committed to a cowardly and pathetic path. They've committed to cowardly, pathetic, dumb fuck beta action. Point number 15. Being a causeless dog, someone without the highest cause, is wrong, and I would say it's pathetic. No offense to anybody. Learn from this. Change. Scramble to correct your mistake. Thank you.